how about today we make some plant-based, whole food, oil-free, I guess these are actually technically gluten-free, oatmeal raisin cookies. And y'all, they're so good. Let's begin in a minute after I get done eating. Why I shall that? So what we're going to start with is a half a cup. Okay, so let's begin making our chewy oatmeal cookies. Something about me, a brownie is actually my favorite dessert, but my favorite dessert to make are cookies. I don't know why. I just love making cookies, I always have. So today I was going to make brownies, but then I could not get oatmeal cookies out of my mind, and it's kind of crazy because I'll probably only eat a couple of them. So what we're going to start with, in a bowl, we are going to take 1/3 of a cup of creamy almond butter. Put that in a bowl. It's a little handy dandy measuring cup so you get every last little bit out. Alton Brown has one that's metal. Maybe one day when I grow up I'll have one. And then to this, you're going to add I guess I still need that, don't I? 2 tablespoons of unsweetened applesauce. You know, we don't cook with oils or butter. And this kind of helps replace that. That gives you the fat. You can use, I've seen some recipes where they use the liquid from your chickpeas. You know, that's something we all make as plant-based, so it's kind of nice to have another reason to use it instead of wasting it. And then you're going to add some maple syrup. This is 1/4 cup of maple syrup because it's natural. Plant-based. I was going to say plant-based and God-made, and I said plant-made. And then, that also had a teaspoon of vanilla in there. Sorry, I forgot that part. And now you're going to whisk this until it's smooth. So it's like, you know, back when we used to make cookies the old way, you would take your fats and your sugars and mix those first with your blender and then add your flours and stuff. So that's kind of the same concept. So we're going to get out all those chunks, get it real smooth. Oil-free almond butter, of course. Into this, we are going to sift in the rest of our ingredients. Oh, real quick, I want to give y'all a tip. Brown sugar. The way people make brown sugar, the way factories make brown sugar, all it is molasses and sugar. That's it, right? Mind blown. So you can take a cup, this is pure cane sugar, and 1 tablespoon of molasses and just mix it and you get brown sugar. If you need dark brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of molasses. That's it. There's brown sugar. Made that a while ago, and that's just going to show y'all real quick. I should do like little quick videos of little tips like that. So you need, you're going to sift it, my handy dandy sifter, and we are going to sift together 1/2 cup. That's not going to go through my sifter. You're going to add 1/4 cup of chickpea flour, the 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Just sift that in. Just makes it finer. Okay, got all that sifted. You can use a spatula And you're just gonna fold it to combine it. This makes about 10 cookies or so, so not quite a dozen. You could easily double it up though. Okay. We also need to grab some raisins, about 1/3 of a cup. You can add a little less if you want to, like 1/4 of a cup. But why, man? They added extra sweetness to it. Okay. So we're gonna mix that in. Now these cookies, they won't spread while baking. And so you're gonna kind of form them, help them form. And so like, because you can see it's really kind of a sticky dough, you're gonna get your hands wet and that'll kind of help them from sticking. I guess this is technically gluten-free since it uses the chickpea flour. Okay, so, and I'm going to get my cookie scoop wet because it does help. We're gonna scoop out cookie. See? I guess I can move over here. They're actually coming out pretty good right now. Okay, as you can see, I got about 8 cookies out of that, so feel free, this is just me and Steve, so this will last us a while, but if you're cooking it for a big thing, he's shaking his head no, so maybe they won't. But anyways, you can just double or triple the recipe pretty easily, and so we are going to bake them for about 8 to 12 minutes. The longer you bake your cookies, the crispier cookie you get. You want to kind of under-bake them, so start at 8 and add more. So we'll see y'all soon. Oh, did I tell you to put your oven to 350? Put your oven on 350 and then bake them for 8 minutes. So as you can see, they, I made some massive cookies, but they smell so good. And they do continue to cook while on the cookie sheet. So let them sit here a minute or 2 and then put them on a wire rack to cool completely. And that is it, y'all. Some plant-based, whole food, oil-free, gluten-free, completely natural and yummy and delicious and good for you oatmeal raisin cookies. And again, like with everything else, feel free to experiment. If you want to add some walnuts or some chocolate chips, back off some of those raisins and add those other things if you want to. Some cranberries would be really good in this, some dried cranberries. So use this as a base and add your own flavors to it that y'all love. So thank you so much for watching. Be sure, like I sounded British when I said that. Anyways, be sure to like and subscribe. Subscribe. More than liking, subscribe. Subscribe. One button. Subscribe. We're almost to 100. It's so exciting. Okay, and share. And get your friends and family to subscribe. And try the cookies. They're so good. So, that's all. Thank you. Be blessed.